started this week with being in bed because since Sunday I haven't been feeling really well. There was probably something to do with my low blood pressure, so I didn't want to do any harm and chose to stay in bed. Fortunately, I have found a really great TV series, so I binge-watched the first season of it in one day. And while I was trying to rest, hydrate, and just measure my blood pressure every hour to see if something changed or not, I literally fell in love with the series, as you can see. I really like the vibe of it, the characters are awesome, and the dynamic between some characters is insane. The whole story is just so damn addictive, I couldn't stop watching it. So that was actually everything that I did on Monday, rooting for characters and laying in bed. My Tuesday was a bit more entertaining because this day we went to the store and bought some new equipment for school. I've been going to school for 10 years now, so I'm not as excited as I used to be when I was much younger, but I still love shopping for school. This is actually the highlight of my back-to-school week. Getting notebooks, new pencils, looking at every damn highlighter in the store, and just walking back and forth to find the perfect, most suitable thing for school and get everything that I need. So this day was about getting physically ready for school. And now we're going to the store. I tried vlogging in the store just to capture the vibe and get some videos about the folders, notebooks, and just what I've done in there. Picking some exercise books from the shelves, picking pencils, whatever. And I just love doing that. Just because of the aesthetic and bringing a little bit of my personality to these things. It just adds up to the school experience, I think, and it just helps me get through the school year when it gets tough. So here are the final things that we bought, and now it's time for the haul. Roll the clip. So I'm gonna go real quick because I don't want this vlog to be really long. So I have all of these things that I want to show you, and I have to speed run this. So I bought a notebook for taking notes out of class on the first day, really important for me. I also bought 2 dictionaries for language class, so one for English, one for German. I also bought one exercise book for German and also another one for English. I bought these A5 size exercise books. I'm gonna call them notebook, it's so much easier. So I bought these notebooks, this small, because I usually don't take that much notes in English. And I also bought another exercise book. Sorry, I have to pack some things here. I bought these lined, gorgeous exercise books, notebooks, never mind, for literature and grammar, like 2 for literature and grammar and 2 for another plus notebooks because I always need one. This is a squared notebook as well. This is for math, and this is a plus one. But my main math notebook is not this one, but this one. Usually I don't like math, so it's not my very favorite subject, but I have to keep up with it. I have to fucking graduate. So this math notebook, I really love it. I really love how organized it is. I love Oxford notebooks. So here's a heading, and here is the part for dates, and here is a section for side notes, and here's the main part of the notebook, and it's pretty useful. I really love it, and it has a hard cover, which is super useful because I usually drop everything. And this one is for history. I love history, by the way. This is my major subject in my junior year in high school. So it also has a heading, a date, a side note part, and it has 2 parts. It has like a little Margot. I think it is how it's called. So it is my history. And since I don't have separate science classes, so I don't have separated biology, geography, physics, and chemistry, I have a complex science class 2 per week. So I bought this project book in the size B2, and it has 250 150 squared pages and 5 sections. I have 4 science classes, so obviously I'm going to use 4 of them. But I just saw it and I was like, I need that for science. I just saw it and I was like, this is what I need for science. It's pretty useful. And it has a little separating pages here. And I can actually store here little papers if I want to. So it's pretty useful for my science class. And I also bought some folders. Actually, three. 2 similar to same. It is like a document wallet. This is a proper definition, it says. And I bought one for the languages. So for English and German, I bought this one for history, this folder, whatever its name is. And this one is for anything else. So for math, literature, grammar, science, or any other classes that I'm gonna have in this year. But I'm not informed about any other classes, maybe like art, obviously, but I don't know if I'm gonna have music or PE, but obviously I don't take notes, I don't have papers in PE. I also bought some pencils. I'm in love with pencils. I used to love markers and highlighters, but now I don't use them as much as I used to in like freshman year or in elementary school. So I bought 6 same. I love how it alliterates. 6 of these. I also have too many pencils in my pencil case, but I love it. And I bought 2 other blue as well. A red, a green, and a black one. They are pretty useful if I want to just emphasize something in my notes, and red is obviously for important one. Blue is my main one. The black, usually I use black when I'm trying to explain something. So when I'm writing in class, I use always just blue. And when I am trying to learn something and I have little side notes, I always do them with black. So I can see that, okay, this is what I did in class, but these are my side notes, these are my comments. So I'm going to know that that was me, that wasn't a teacher, these are my opinions. And I also bought some A5 size papers because they are pretty useful when you suddenly have a test or you want to write down something or you forgot your notebook at home. So it's really good to have these ones. I also bought a class schedule. I love them. I love paper class schedule. I obviously have it on my phone, but it's so much better, especially on the first day. So it says the days from Monday to Saturday. I'm not going to use the Saturday, thank God. Here are the classes, so it says from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Hopefully, I'm not going to be at school at 7 a.m. It has a week A, and it has a week B. Inversely, this is week A, this is week B. Awesome. And last but not least, this is the first year that I actually bought a book, an actual book for school, and it says Érettségi történelemből. So it is for history. There are so many definitions, dates, and just some notes, which is pretty useful both in and out of the class. Whew. I didn't even know I can speak English this fast, but thank God I figured it out.
After I observed that everything I bought is pretty useful, I thought I'm gonna do something kind of useless. Carry on with the series I started watching on Monday, and it is so addictive, as I previously said, and I love it so much. I watch it in Hungarian because I don't have any streaming subscriptions, so this is the only way I can watch it. I mean, I could understand the English one, but I need either Hungarian or English subtitles to actually understand what's going on. I'm gonna do a marathon of these again and see you on Thursday because I spent my whole Wednesday at the doctor and did nothing besides that.
So here we are on Thursday, and this day is going to be really special because my braces will be taken off in the afternoon. After 3 painfully long years, I will finally get them taken off, and I can't wait to see my teeth again. But before we go there, I filmed a short part of my morning routine, starting with meds and vitamins. I take my meds every single day because it's crucial for me to take them in as soon as I wake up and drink some water after it. Besides my meds, I started taking magnesium once or twice a day because it helps me stay a bit calmer throughout the day, and it helps me manage stress even more, and also it helps me with energy management so I'm not tired all the time. Yeah, I dropped it there as you can see, but I couldn't care less about it, so I just take it anyway. I usually take zinc as well, but now I ran out of it, so I don't have any, but it's for my hair, nails, and skin. And I also try to drink as much water as possible. I brush my teeth before the meds and vitamins, so the final part of the bathroom time in the morning is about my minimal skincare routine. When I was younger, I was so damn obsessed with skincare, but now I feel that my skin needs only the essential steps and nothing else. So just a water cleanser, a moisturizer, and sunscreen, nothing crazy besides that. I think one day I'll definitely go back to a more detailed skincare routine, but now I just stay with the minimum one. I started with a water cleanser, what is a no fragrance shower gel indeed, but it does magic to my skin, I promise. I just blend it all over my face, and I do some circles and rubbing for about 20 seconds or so, whatever feels right actually. And finally, I rinse it with cold water. It is literally the best way for me to wake up, and if I don't do this in the morning, I guarantee that I'll be tired. So after the face wash, I dry my face and hands with a little smaller towel. And as the second step of my skincare routine, I'm about to do a moisturizer / sunscreen with SPF 50. Especially in the summer, I paid extra attention to sunscreen, and I apply it on my face and neck, and when I go out, I also apply it on my arms. For breakfast, I didn't do anything crazy, just a cranberry tea and sandwich. I usually eat some kind of oatmeal with fruits and seeds, but now I chose sandwich because I still felt a little bit nauseous, so I was like, this will do it as a breakfast, and it was kind of good. And I made my favorite tea, which is a cranberry tea with hibiscus. And I put some lemon juice and honey into it, but it is also great without any flavoring. And now I'm here at the dentist waiting for my braces to be taken off. And it is finally over. With that being said, while I was in the city, I also had to buy some bus tickets for myself, and I had time until the departure of my bus, so I was sitting in a waiting room. I just wanted to film myself, but at the exact time I hit the record, this lady stormed into the waiting room and started screaming with someone. Don't tell me I'm aware of my phone's condition, but I got my brows done and I just wanted to show it as well. I got so damn tired after sitting in the dentist chair for 40 minutes straight, and I needed some time to recharge. So see you on Friday. My Friday was kind of boring vlog-wisely because I didn't go out, I didn't do anything outside. I was just in my room and working on my school year plans, alter ego, and just did a brainstorming about my school year goals, how I wanted my week to look like, studying plan, my hobbies, my career visions, and etc. You know, actually this is what I did in the morning, working on this piece of paper and filling it with ideas. It is actually a really long process for me because I think 24/7 and I'm surrounded with my thoughts most of the time. So I have clearly all the time in the world to figure out things. To make it a bit more interesting, I also wrote some lyrics. In this clip, I'm actually trying to find some beat and rhythm to my song, so I reversed it out loud. Nothing serious, just going with the flow. Apparently, I liked it. And now I realized I got an order for my brand new template, and I kind of freaked out because this is the second time I got paid. I sold over 5,000 free templates in Notion, but only 2 of them paid off. So this was my Friday in a nutshell. On Saturday, I started editing this vlog, and I also cleaned my room. Just cleaned the shelves, organized my papers, and tidied up my room while I was having fun and listening to some music. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end of this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you like this kind of content, feel free to let me know it in the comments, because I really love both doing and watching vlogs, so that's probably something I'm planning to do in the future. Hopefully I'll make another video next week, but if you have a good idea, write it down in the comments or DM me on Instagram, whatever feels better. I wish you a great school year, and don't forget to have fun. Love you, bye.